It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hello guys, welcome back to another episode. Wait a minute, did he just glitch out? Oh, now he's back up here. We got a little phantom guy running around up here, come on. Now he's like stuck in the thing. There we go. And that is 30 levels, and we're gonna chance something to start off this video. But guys, I hope y'all having a great day. My little C-Luvilies. For those of you who don't know me, I am C-Luv, and thank you for stopping by today. We're gonna be doing a little things around here, just a few small things, and it is the season to be jolly. Even if you are an evildoer, doesn't mean you can't have a good time, you know? And man, this is like my favorite spot in our whole mountain. This spot right here. I love it. Oh my goodness, you know what I could do? Where's the center here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a hole. We need a little bit of dirt. We will go... No, we don't. No, we don't. I just saw this on the spot. This is gonna be totally... Guess I really didn't need to block that hole, did I? Let's see. Don't need the map on me. This is gonna be the weirdest tree ever. Wait. Shears. Thank you. Still get into routine a little bit. I don't have my stick swag back yet. You know, I'm still a little I'm adjusting. I've been playing a ton of COD lately. And this is not enough space to make this tree look good, I don't think. I did not think this through at all. Totally spur of the moment. That looks nothing like a Christmas tree. Maybe if I cut the edges down right there? See, I'm gonna build a massive Christmas tree. Oh boy, yep. You know what? We're gonna keep it. Use your imagination, guys. This is Minecraft. It's a Christmas tree. Oh gosh. Okay. Anyways, I was planning on maybe putting a few Christmas trees while I talk today because this is kind of a planning episode. What are we gonna do? I learned something about myself though. In Minecraft, you have to be inspired and you have to plan it out. And since it was about a 2-month gap, I guess, in between episodes, I'm not gonna let that happen again. But during that time, I watched Minecraft videos every day from all types of people. Whether it was a modded server on PC to normal PC to single player, doesn't matter. If you're a big channel, small channel, I'll just go off recommended suggestions and just bounce around. And I got inspired. I saw things. Then I started looking at pictures of like real life stuff and figuring out, how can I do this? My builds are going to be more awesome. But, you know, while I'm doing this, I saw this. Speaking of, alright, let's see, where does Achilles want this at? We're going to go right about here. Don't like that spot. Don't like the spot at all. See, he doesn't have a path built yet, so you know what? We will just do it right about here for now. Then he can change it later. But yeah, a little mailbox. A little mailbox. I love it. So, I learned sometimes it's easy to get things going, but the finish them is where I have the issue. And I have that there. I got a torch there. Is that gonna look weird? I don't want to take down this sign. I've had that sign since the beginning, and I don't have the hyphen right there, and it drives me crazy. But we're gonna keep it. You know, you gotta keep some of the things the same, but... Okay, I do like my mailbox spot, though, but I do need to put down another torch. Do I have... any... Can I do a little hidden lighting right here, maybe? Yes, I can. Yes, I can indeed. And that's another thing I need to start doing, is just have some better lighting instead of just constant torches everywhere. And anyways, back to my first thoughts. We are going to be building a lot of different things now, but because I don't finish them all the time, and you have to sit there and lull over and look at what you do. Where does Exalted want this? And I gotta think things over from time to time whenever I start building something, because then I don't like it. And you just gotta sit there, you gotta look at it, you gotta be inspired, you gotta think, how can I make this better? How can I get this more detailed? And these were, I'm proud of these builds, I am, but I feel like now I can do so much better with these. And I'm gonna categorize these in 3 ways. Alright, I'm gonna look at the camera for this. We're gonna, well, hello neighbor. Hi. Yeah, this is, Achilles' house just turned into like Luigi's mansion over here, and that is not safe, so we're just gonna boop right there. And back to looking at the camera. 3 things. 1, the mountainside, and that will involve like a dog house, a cat house, a graveyard, redoing the bottom of our mob spawner where I started the episode at, because it doesn't look good. It does not. It just doesn't look good down there. And a few other things like the nether room and all that, and maybe even down into the nether, where our blaze rod farm is, which I don't know if I ever showed that or not. If I've shown that, because I know a few of you have watched all of my Minecraft episodes, if I've shown that, let me know below. And speaking of you guys that I love so much, and we're going to chant something here, we're going to go with boots, because I've never done boots before. I had 3 random messages from people yesterday, and I loved it. I loved it. I got to talk to, got to know Solomon a little bit. Oh, I was really wanting feather falling. Ugh. Oh well. New thing I'm doing, by the way. I'm not going to exit without saving if I don't get something I don't like. I gotta use it. It's gonna be the new rule now. I want it to be kind of more like PC in that way. And we're always playing on hard now. I have it on hard set up. But I got to talk to Solomon yesterday. We got to send some messages back and forth on Xbox Live. And it was awesome. That's his YouTube name, Solomon. So I'm expecting a comment from you, my friend. And I got to talk to some other people too recently, and I just wanted to say thank you so much. I love getting random messages from people just saying good things, because it really does inspire me just to keep going. I love talking with y'all. I want to be as personable as I can be and really get to know y'all, because my nickname is C-Luv. I see love, and I see it in all of my little C-Lovelies. That's what y'all are. So, now that I got that spiel, back on topic. I am going to work on here, and then over here, let me just mosey through, and you know what, I'll get to that in a second. Over here is going to be our business district / spawn, because right where that little chest is, load in, there it is, see it right there? That's our spawn. Whenever I started playing Minecraft for the very first time, all I did was walk up this mountain and be like, I want a house on a mountain. And that's how it started. And I kind of regret now living on a mountain, to be honest. I'm limited in a lot of ways, but it's okay. We're going to make it work, because at some point I might make a home over there in the snowy Alps. But what I'm thinking about doing is destroying this area, which I don't think Exhausted will be thrilled about, but I think he will like the idea that I'm about to do. I want like a town center or a town hall kind of right there by the spawn, and I want it to be big. I'm going to be trying to shrink down my builds a bit, but this one I want to be grand, and I want to make it my first real big project after being re-inspired with a lot of stone and stuff, because I haven't done anything with stone. Everything we've done is out of wood, so I want to expand my way of doing things. Like I would like to maybe do like a modern look too in a few spots. I want to do a Japanese thing, and I'm thinking in our business district I'll start up a little shop maybe. You know, we could do a bridge that goes across, and then actually no, I'd want it like over there, because I want to do a Japanese theme, because I've seen some cool things on that that I want to try to do for myself, and I want it to be on the water, so then I can fish off of it and get the fish, and then we can cook it inside, and then I can sell it for our price, because I know Exalted likes his sushi, and I know he'll pay a few diamonds to get some sushi. Because we're going to be the best sushi place on this server, in this little world right here. And then, you know, Exalted and Keely's, maybe J-Dog, they can have a few businesses throughout here as well. And so I want bridges just to go across here. Bridge over there, bridge over there. And over here, I'm planning on doing some farms, because now we don't really have any farms. They're all underneath the grass. If you haven't seen the recent episodes, go check it out, and it will show all of our old stuff. And that mushroom farm, I might have to tear it down. I might have to, because I can't figure out how to make a good mushroom farm to save my life. So if y'all have any advice on on that, then yeah, that would be awesome. Oh, and look, there's a little Enderman. I'm gonna name him Eddie. He's my buddy. So now we got those out of the way. We had the business district / spawn. We have our mountain, and the last thing that I was gonna go on with y'all with real quick to end the episode, I was gonna do a few trees here and there to try to start making this place Christmassy, but I guess I'm gonna have to wait for next episode because we're already 11 minutes in, and I don't want to bore y'all too much. But I wanted to tell y'all this. It's like, ow. While I'm down here, J-Dog, I think I'm gonna give you this area right here. J-Dog is my cousin, for those of you who do not know. I'm thinking about giving him this little spot right here, because we're kind of taking up a lot of spots up there. I got a lot of ideas, and I know he's gonna want to have somewhat of a decently big house, but J-Dog, you're not gonna have the biggest house, so, and I don't want you ruining all of the field down here, but I do want you to have a spot close by. So, hey look, there's a little cactus farm too. Hi, cactus. I'm thinking about just giving you this little hill, or maybe right down there, but then yeah, it's gonna have to be like right here, I think. But yeah, let's get another neighbor here. We need another neighbor here in our world. So I'm thinking about giving that to my cousin. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99.9% sure that is his spot. And now we're gonna go find the third phase. And what I'm gonna do is just build randomly in between these projects. Try to finish one off as I'm doing it. But like with a big thing that I plan on doing over there, I want to do it in chunks. I want to think about it, mull over it, and then continue on. But out here, this will be my first night on hard out in the wilderness. This will be awesome. And I also want to do an Ender Dragon episode. I want to go to somebody's world and go kill it with my buddies, because I didn't capture it. Wasn't recording when I killed it here, and we got to do that. So we're gonna fit that into this Let's Play this world. And the last thing that I keep teasing but not actually saying is an Adventureland, which some of y'all probably already know. And there's my slime farm. Nice slime farm. Uh-oh. Oh, love knockback. Love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So, let's look at the map here while we run. Actually, that's kind of on the other side of this lake, or right up the river. So let's face the direction I want to go this way. I'm thinking one of those areas, because we're going to need a pretty big chunk of land for that. And a few things that we're going to build out here. I want to do a spleef arena really, really, really bad. But I don't know how I want to do it yet. I went to my cousin's world once in creative and made a horrendous looking one. But it was fun, it was playable, we had a good time with it. And of course I'm going to have home field advantage here with the spleef arena since I'm the host of this world. Yay yay. So hopefully I'll be able to get some good wins. But I want to get creative with stuff. Like maybe even make up a few games. I want to revamp some classics as well. A roller coaster has to be out here. I mean, everybody has to have a roller coaster in Adventureland, and I don't know how I want it to be themed. I thought about maybe doing something of like every villain, but I feel like a lot of people have done that. Not villain, evildoer, like a skeleton face and all of that. And I think I just came up with an idea for the bottom of our mob spawner. area. What if I did a face of him, Eddie, who's been following me, and there's no creeper to point out, but maybe if I was able to do a little, because I don't ever do any wool, that's another thing I want to incorporate in, is a little bit more wool stuff. So I'm hoping then maybe those 4 walls could be, no, one of those walls has an opening now, so it wouldn't look good. We'll figure it out though. That's just something to toy around with. Inspiration. See, I'm out in the wilderness and I get inspired. I love it. Anyways, let's see where we're at on the map here. Yep, we're in the area where I was originally thinking. So we're kind of in, I think this is where the Adventureland can go. And I want it somewhat the same level, so we might have to do a little digging. But, you know, I don't think we're going to get any better spots here. If you look, I don't want it in it. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. No, 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 no. Oh, panic. Hit him with the torch. Now shoot him. That's how you do it right there. That's how you do it. That's clutch time. Switch to the torch. It was a tactical move. I burned him. I gouged him. Gouge him in the eyes. Spiders don't like torches in the eyes. Bold strategy, but it pays off really in the long run. Let's see if he likes it. Shovel. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Playtime's over. Doink. Doink. Look at him trying to... There we go. Let's just go ahead and get that XP. I don't know what I'm going to chant next, but... By the way, our mob spawn really isn't that great right now because we have a lot of areas that are not torched anymore. Hint, Achilles' house slash the area by the Tree of Life. But it took, I don't know, maybe about 30 minutes to pretty much level up from 0 to 30. Okay, I really need to quit running my mobs and just kind of focus here. So yeah, I'm thinking this area. Let me know what y'all think. I don't think in the northwest we can do that at all either. Where that, kind of that island is at. I just don't think we have enough landscape. I mean, I guess we could build over the water if we really wanted to. And then we could just go by the tree farms. But yeah, let me know what y'all think, guys. You know, inspire me. Give me some ideas. What would be some stuff you would like to see? We got the business district, so you can come up with some business ideas. You know, we got Adventureland, and then we have stuff around the spawn area, or not spawn area, but the mountainside. You know, we could still do some things there. We've done a lot there, but it's time for us to branch out, get inspired, do some new builds, try to be original if we can, redo some classics. We're gonna have a good time doing this, and that is gonna be the rebirth of this young series. I like it. And wow, look at this, just creepers everywhere. And I'm kind of planning ahead too with like future updates. I don't know when the next update's gonna come out, but I really want hoppers. I want the anvil so I can repair items. There's just so many things I want. So many things. Okay, he's not gonna mess with me. Good deal. And like, oh, trading with villagers. I really want that. I want the wither. I want to be able to have another epic battle. That's gonna be awesome. But yes, guys, a lot of good things coming. I got a whole list of stuff, but I want to hear y'all's suggestions. And okay, come on, okay. There we go. We're golden now. And I'm running the wrong way. Alright guys, I think that's it. I mean, I'm looking at the time, and yeah, that's an episode, guys. We're calling it a wraps. Where's my slime farm? I want to end it in there. Because I'm sure some of y'all are probably just wanting to see the slime. But yeah, good episode. Good. This was a planning episode. Recap, informative, kind of an announcement type. Ah, there's the slime farm. That's where we're ending it. And I would love to do something out there, but man, it just snows a lot, and sometimes you don't want snow on your buildings. But I think I'm going to make a winter home out there. A little cabin or something. Nice getaway. No. Golly, does this sword have knockback? Okay. That's enough of you. Slime farm. Safety. And we need to connect this to. That'll be considered Mountainside. I wonder what that theme is I'm going to use for that. That's a lot of lime green wool. That's the obvious. This is the obvious. Just make it all out of that. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Please comment below. You know I'm going to comment back. Feel free to hit me up on Xbox. Gamertag right there. And Twitter, of course. My favorite. At C-LuvGaming. And I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful day. Deuces. Trust fall. Trust fall. Trust fall. Yeah. Deuces.